I will read you today from my favorite book, as Tracy said, Little Prince. I've been a friend of mine for over 40 years. You should carry one book in my bag. And I read it constantly because it's so inspirational. So I want to read you one of my favorite parts of the book. When the little prince arrived on the air, he was very much surprised not to see any people. He was beginning to be afraid he had come to the wrong planet. When a coil of gold, the color of the moonlight, flashed across the sun. "Good evening," said the little prince. "Good evening," said the snake. "What planet is this?" asked the little prince. "This is the air. This is Africa," the snake answered. "Ah, then there are no people on the air." "This is the desert. There are no people in the desert. The air is large," said the snake. "What has brought you here?" asked the snake. "I have been having some trouble with the flower," said the little prince. "Ah," said the snake, and they were all silent. "Where are the men?" the little prince at last took up the conversation again. "It is a little lonely in the desert." "It is also lonely among men," the snake said. The little prince gazed at him for a long time. "You are a funny animal," he said at last. "You are not thicker than a finger, but I am more powerful than the finger of a king," said the snake. The little prince smiled. "You are not very powerful. You haven't even have feet. You cannot even travel. I can carry you farther than any ship could take you," said the snake. "Whoever I catch, I send back to the air from whence he came." The snake spoke again. But you are innocent and true, and you come from a star." The little prince made no reply. "You move me to pity. You are so weak on this air made of granite," the snake said. "I can help you someday if you grow too homesick of your planet." "I can." "Oh, I understand you very well," said the little prince, and they were both silent. The little prince crossed the desert and met with only one flower. It was a flower with 3 petals, a flower of no account at all. "Good morning," said the little prince. "Good morning," said the flower. "Where are the men?" the little prince asked politely. The flower had once seen a caravan passing. "Men," she echoed. "I think there are 6 or 7 of them in existence. I saw them several years ago, but one never knows where to find them. The wind blows them away. They have no roots, and that makes their lives very difficult." "Goodbye," said the little prince. "Goodbye," said the flower. After that, the little prince climbed a high mountain. "From a mountain as high as this one," he said to himself, "I shall be able to see the whole planet at one glance and all the people." But he saw nothing. "Good morning," he said courteously. "Good morning, good morning, good morning," answered the echo. "Who are you?" said the little prince. "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" answered the echo. "Be my friends. I am all alone," he said. "I am all alone. I am all alone. I am all alone," answered the echo. "What a queer planet," he thought. "It is altogether dry and altogether pointed and altogether harsh and forbidding. And the people have no imagination. They repeat whatever one says to them. On my planet, I had a flower. She always was the first one to speak." But it happened that after walking for a long time through sand and rock and snow, the little prince at last came upon a road, and all roads lead to the abodes of men. "Good morning," he said. He was standing before a garden, all abloom with roses. "Good morning," said the roses. The little prince gazed at them. They all looked like his flower. "Who are you?" he demanded, thunderstruck. "We are roses," the roses said, and he was overcome with sadness. His flower has told him that was the only one of her kind in the entire universe, and there were 5,000 of them, all alike, in one single garden. "She would be very annoyed," he said to himself, "if she should see that. She would cough most dreadfully, and she would pretend that she was dying to avoid being laughed at. And I should be forced to pretend that I was nursing her back to life. For if I did not do that, to humble myself also, she would really allow herself to die. And he lay down in the grass and cried. It was then that the fox appeared. "Good morning," said the fox. "Good morning," said the little prince, responding politely, although when he turned around, he saw nothing. "I am right here," the boy said, "under the apple tree." "Who are you?" asked the little prince, and added, "You are so pretty to look at." "I am a fox," said the fox. "Come and play with me," proposed the little prince. "I am so unhappy." "I cannot play with you," the fox said. "I am not tame." "Ah, please excuse me," said the little prince. But after some thought, he added, "What does that mean, tame?" "You do not live here," said the fox. "What is it that you are looking for?" "I am looking for men," said the little prince. "What does that mean, tame?" "Men," said the fox, "they have guns, and they hunt. It is very disturbing. They also raise chickens. These are the only interests. Are you looking for chicken?" "No," said the little prince. "I am looking for friends." "What does that mean, tame?" "It is an act too often neglected," said the fox. "It means to establish ties." "Establish ties?" "Just that," said the fox. "Just that," said the fox. "To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys. And I have no need of you. And you, on your part, have no need of me. To you, I am nothing more than a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you will be unique in the entire world. To you, I shall be unique in the entire world." "I am beginning to understand," said the little prince. "There is a flower. I think she has tamed me." "It is possible," said the fox. "On the air, one sees all sorts of things." "Oh, but this is not in the air," said the little prince. The fox seemed perplexed and very curious. "On another planet?" "Yes." "Are there hunters on that planet?" "No." "Ah, that's interesting. Are there chickens?" "No." "Ah, nothing is perfect," said the fox. But he came to his idea. "And in consequence, I am a little bored. But if you tame me, it will be as if the sun came to shine on my life. I shall know the sound of the steps, that you will be different from all the others. Other steps send me hurrying back underneath the ground. Yours will call me like music out of my burrow. And then look, you see the grain fields down yonder? I do not eat bread. Wheat is of no use to me. The wheat fields have nothing to say to me, and that is sad. But you have hair that is the color of gold. Think how wonderful that would be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back the thought of you, and I shall love to listen to the wind in the wind." The fox gazed at the little prince for a long time. "Please tame me," he said. "I want to very much," the little prince replied, "but I don't have too much time. I have friends to discover and a great many things to understand." "One only understands the things that one tames," said the fox. "Men have no more time to understand anything. They buy things already made at the shops. But there is no shop anywhere where one can buy friendship. And so men have no friends anymore. If you want a friend, tame me." "What must I do to tame you?" asked the little prince. "You must be very patient," replied the fox. "First, you will sit down at a little distance from me like that, in the grass. I shall look at you out of the corner of my eye, and you will say nothing. Words are the source of misunderstanding." So the little prince tamed the fox, and when the hour of this departure drew near, so the little prince tamed the fox, and when the time of departure drew near, he said, "Ah," said the fox, "I shall cry." It is your own fault, said the little prince. I never wish you any sort of harm, but you wanted me to tame you. Yes, to say, yes, that's so, said the fox. But now you're going to cry, said the little prince. Yes, that's so, said the fox. Then it has done you no good at all. It has done me good, said the fox, because of the color of the wheat fields. And then he added, go and look at the roses. You will understand now that yours is unique in the entire world. Then come back to say goodbye to me, and I will make a present, a secret. The little prince went away to look at the roses. You're not all like my rose, he said. As yet, you're nothing. No one has tamed you, and you have tamed no one. You are like my fox. I first knew him. He was only a fox like 100,000 of other foxes. But I have made him my friend, and now he is unique in the entire world. And the roses were very much embarrassed. And he went to meet the fox. Goodbye, he said. Goodbye, said the fox. And now, here is my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. What is essential is invisible to the eye, the little prince repeated, so that he would be sure to remember. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. It is the time I have wasted with my rose, said the little prince, so that he would be sure to remember. Men have forgotten this truth, said the fox. But you must not forget it. You become responsible for what you have tamed. You are responsible for your rose. I am responsible for my rose, the little prince repeated, so that he would be sure to remember. Go take care of what you have tamed in your life. Have a great day.